Is your flex fuel truck acting like it is confused about what kind of fuel you just put in the tank? Or is your service engine light flickering on and off like a ghost in the machine? If you have plugged in your scanner and found the code P0189, your fuel temperature sensor circuit B is sending back an erratic or intermittent signal. This is a generic powertrain code that you will find on many American favorites like Ford and Chevrolet, especially those designed to run on high ethanol blends. On these modern vehicles, the fuel temperature sensor is usually built directly into the fuel composition sensor housing, which you can find tucked in the fuel line between the gas tank and the engine. This tiny computerized sensor is the only way your powertrain control module knows exactly what is flowing into your injectors. It evaluates the fuel to see the percentage of ethanol, water, and other contaminants by sending a complex square waveform signal back to the computer. The frequency of that wave tells the brain about the fuel quality, while the width of the pulse represents the actual fuel temperature. This data is absolutely essential for your car to calculate the perfect fuel delivery strategy and ignition timing, especially since flex fuel vehicles can run on anything up to 85% ethanol. When this signal becomes intermittent or erratic, the computer loses its ability to map the fuel correctly, which can lead to a significant drop in your fuel economy and a general lack of engine performance. You might not feel a massive change at first, but over time this can lead to misfires and even damage your engine if the air-to-fuel ratio stays incorrect for too long. The most common causes are simple things like a corroded electrical connector, a wiring harness that is rubbed against the frame, or a failing fuel temperature sensor itself. To start troubleshooting, you should always check for any technical service bulletins for your specific truck to see if there is a known software update. Do a thorough visual inspection of the wiring near the fuel rail and gas tank for any signs of heat damage or frayed wires. Use a digital multimeter to check for a steady 5-volt reference signal and a solid ground at the sensor. If you have an oscilloscope, you can watch the waveform in real time. If you see the pattern jumping around or dropping out suddenly, the sensor is likely dead. You can also use an infrared thermometer to see if the physical temperature of the fuel line actually matches the data on your scanner. If they do not match, replace the sensor with a high-quality unit. If you're not comfortable working with high-pressure fuel lines or complex digital waveforms, this is the time to visit a professional who can get your truck back to peak efficiency.